Okay. Welcome to Bottom of the Bounce. And this is the second one, so I do know exactly where I left off. Sorry, sniffy nose, springtime. Okay, bottom of the bounce. So I told you in the last one that I had a conversation with somebody that was like, I work the same job you do, and I run a side business, and my husband and I are going on dates all the time, doing all the things, doing everything. Everything's great. I don't know why this is so hard on you. I am paraphrasing. And she said it with love and kindness. So don't think I'm saying she said something bad. She was genuinely like, I think you can do it. I do it. You can do it. Okay, here's the difference. She has an established second business. I'm having to restart mine in this area. Hers is more on the clockwork thing. She's not having to get new customers. She has them. She just has to maintain the 5 that she has. And which is beautiful. She has a beautiful business that I'm not going to give away what she does, but she just maintains the people she has. She doesn't need to get more people. She just maintains the 5 she has, and that's gold. And should one customer move on, she has to get one. But she still has the others that are doing well. And she has an employee that takes care of everything. Absolutely everything for those customers, clients, whatever. Which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. That in no way, shape, or form is what it is like when you're running a solopreneur, a solo business that I need somebody every day. I need somebody new every day. I don't have the same 5 people that are going to book me once a week. I'm lucky if I see the same people once a year. I've got to be constantly networking, posting, doing marketing. I have to do all of that, which she has no marketing attached to hers. Zero marketing. I have 100% marketing and emailing and newsletters and blogging and videos. And I have to be making the art to show you what I do. So you want to hire me in what I do. And if I don't have time to create, you don't see what I do, and you're not going to hire me to create, which would give me another thing to show what I do, because now I created something. It can get catch 22 quickly in the photography business. I am living proof. When I was shooting every day almost, I had stuff to post all the time. Well, now that I'm working and I'm trying and I'm kind of drowning and, like a cockroach. Um, um, I don't have as much to show you all the time. I'm not creating every single day. So that's part of the marketing that I need to get you in the door so you can hire me to do what I do. But if you don't know it and you don't see it, I'm out of sight, out of mind. Vastly different setups. So that is one way. That's why it's so hard on me and not on her. Not that my business is harder, just that where I'm at in it and what I have to do for it is harder as a side job than hers is. If I had an employee that took over all of it, that would be cool. That doesn't happen in photography, but or in when it's your own thing, or yeah. So that's kind of one way it's hard. The other way is I live about an hour from where I work. So if I'm working an 8 to 5 shift, I got to leave the house at 6:30 and I get home about 6:30 or 7. I'm gone over 12 hours on those days. Because it's just traffic. It is what it is. It's not a complaint. It just is what it is. But let me tell you, when I'm leaving the house at 6:30, I ain't getting up before work and painting and being creative and being fun and even doing a video. I don't. When I have to leave at 6:30 in the morning, I ain't doing it. So then after I am up at the butt crack of dawn, I leave the house at 6:30. I get to work at 8. I get off work at like 5. I get home. Let's assume I leave right at 5, and so I get home at 6:30, but normally 6:37. I'm going to get home. 6:37 gives me just enough time to eat some dinner, watch a TV show with my husband. It's time for bed because I've got to get up at 5 o'clock the next morning too. I'm not painting. I'm not doing Zoom calls. I'm not doing anything to further what I wanted to further in the first place. I have to figure it out, right? It's my fault. It's nobody's fault but mine. The circumstances are real. I'm not lying. I'm not, but I got to figure out how to start turning the ship. So we're at this 6 month, and I think I've done a few little videos here where I'm like, I ain't happy. I'm not happy with how things are right now. I'm not. There are things I love. I've met some really great friends at this job. I really, really love the people I work with. I really dig the people I work with. There's a really great team. I have learned a lot from the people that I work with. I have been inspired by some of the people that I work with. There is all the good stuff with the people, and I want to keep them. But for the goals that I have to figure out how to start achieving those goals around doing this. Do I want to do well at my job? Yeah, I do want to do well at my job, but I also want to create art, and I also want to create photography, and I want to create portraits, and I want to elevate people, and I want to celebrate people. And I feel like that is way more my calling. I even had a dream last night, in all fairness, that I became an interior decorator, like an interior designer, and I used the job that I have now to be an interior designer, so I could do, the tiles and the wallpaper and the paint. I could design the whole entire space, but my whole design business in the dream was centered around, instead of just like Hobby Lobby artwork or Michael's artwork or something, it was actually centered around people's family portraits and friendships, and making art out of the people that they love, that love them. And I did this whole interior design business using every job I have right now. And so I kind of actually woke up and laughed. And when I was seeing how much sleep I got last night on my Fitbit was like, your brain's probably going to be pretty active today because you woke up in the middle of a dream. Yes, I did. But I was dreaming about more work. So the point being, I am very, very much, there's still there potentially could be things that happen that are still tough. We are still fighting for the house and to pay the bills and to all of that stuff. None of it has changed yet because it's been the same money making for 7 months. I haven't really had the opportunity to make more. But so I'm really, really going to try to, when, I literally could have to be back in a lawsuit with my old studio. Like that could happen too, since the bankruptcy isn't happening. So there's still some negative things that could happen. What I'm wanting is when I look at the line I'm on with life, I'm waking up, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm eating, I'm watching a TV show. We're watching The Pit. It's really good. And I'm going to bed. And it's just a cycle of that. I don't even have 2 days off in a row. I get like today off. I have to do all of these things. I have to do the editing. I have to do the recording. Oh my God. Like if there's anything that we're working on for the house or the mortgage or the kidneys or everything has to happen in this one day because I don't have another day off until Sunday. And I don't have the schedule for the next week, so I don't even know what I have off next week. So that's just kind of life right now. If you get a day off, you better cram everything into it. So what I'm saying is, the cramming into it that I'm doing, I want to start changing it. I want to make sure that there is creating being done. I don't want to say every day. When I got the job, I was assuming that I was going to create every single day. I don't have time for that. I don't have the bandwidth for that. But as I start checking things off, you know what? all the taxes filed. You know what? Maybe we could get disability. You know what? Maybe I get a job closer to home, and that's going to give me another 2 hours a day. I would get a lunch hour. That might give me 3 hours a day. Things like that could happen. It could be, I've thought about, I'm just throwing it out there, maybe I just go part-time at this job instead of full-time at this job. The pay structure would actually give me a raise. But it would take away my benefits. So there's just some things I need to navigate right now. You know, what am I going to do? I have to do something so I can start moving forward. One of the things I really, really want to do, and I'm committing to doing, even if it's once a week or something. I don't want to put a time on it. I don't want to put it has to happen because I don't want to turn it into stress. But I want to create art. I want to create paintings. I want to create art. I want to start selling it. I want to start doing art fairs again. I really miss having a portrait there that I'm painting and talking to people about what I do. I miss that. I want to do that again, but I want to be selling art while I'm painting this art because I have so much art that I've created, but there's more that I want to create. I want to fill up a booth and I want to do an art fair. I really do. I want to do that. I will take the day or two or whatever off of work to do that because I just want to do that. It would mean I was creating. It would also give me a little bit of extra money. That would be really, really cool. So I want to start working on that part of life. I can't make Rich feel better. I can't get him a kidney any quicker. I can't, there's so many things I can't control that are going on right now. I wish I was here more so he could run errands more and he could get out more and he could do whatever he wanted a little bit more. I realize he's stuck at home alone and he's full of rage. And I feel like I'm never home and I'm full of rage and it's not good. It ain't good, friends. But like we're both very, very frustrated with things right now. And it's easier for me to change things because mine are more decision oriented where we can't just change our mind about his health, obviously. So to help him and his mental health, I want to be here more often. For my mental health, I want to be here more often. So I think it would help both of us. For mine also, I want to be creating. I want to be making art. I want to be selling art. I think that would also help with money because that was how I made money. So I'm sure it can happen again. I just need to take the time to do it. So that is what I'm talking about now. So just kind of everything from the last recording and this one, I am realizing I'm not doing all of this right. I am not able to spend time with my friends. I'm not able to talk to my friends when one of my best friends is like, hope everything's great. I know that, oh God, because I don't want to say no, it's not, but that hit weird. It really hit weird. She doesn't know that, but it really hit weird. Also, I want time to see my friends. I want my favorite holiday is being celebrated tomorrow, and I can't go. No, it's Saturday, and I can't go because I'm working. I miss being able to celebrate holidays. I miss creating. I miss selling art. I miss selling my work. I miss connecting with people in front of the camera. And not that I haven't had any photo sessions. I have, but not as big and cool and awesome as they used to be. And I've got to get back there. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is I know that was the reason I started the podcast, and it's the reason I want to get back to it. I want to show the bounce up, and I feel like I started to bounce up, and once we got the bankruptcy dismissed, and once I realized I was very naive in thinking how things were going to play out, working while starting my business back up, I was just naive about some things, and that's okay. I've never been in this spot before, so I'm not mad at myself about it, but I don't want to stay in this position. I want to be able to pay my freaking bills. So, however that happens, whether, I mean, man, if I'm working for a city office, if I'm working, for I don't care. I don't care, honestly. I am totally good working. I do need more time so I can do my things, so I can help me and I can help my husband. I'm totally fine doing those after working on the weekends. It's just I need an after work and I need a weekend. So, that's what we're gonna start working on. We're gonna start changing some things and start working on some things, and it's just time to be happy. The past 7 months through all of this, I've been fighting the things going on. You know, I'm trying to take care of my husband. I'm trying to pay the bills. I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to start a business. I'm trying to do it. And I am drowning myself with stress because I haven't changed any of those things. And my self-confidence is taking a hit because I haven't changed any of those things. So I feel like I'm failing at everything. I am failing at work. I'm not selling enough. I am failing at photography. I'm not booking enough. I am failing at booking the people that are calling me wanting to hire me. I am failing at getting my editing done in a timely manner. I am failing at getting art created to sell. I'm a little sick of failing, to be perfectly honest. I understand it logically. I can write out on paper why. I get it. It's time to change that. So we're going to change it. If I have said anything in these and you have suggestions or you have like, hey, here's an idea, or hey, you said this, what happened to that? Or hey, girl, you said you were going to create art and you haven't done it. Or I don't know, be gentle, but absolutely point it out. Give me the advice, give me the encouragement, give me anything. I do a lot of these videos and nobody says anything. Maybe y'all don't even watch it. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to myself more than I realize I'm talking to myself. Anyways, okay. It's been 17 minutes now, so I'm going to let you go because you don't want to listen to me blab forever. But positivity is coming. I'm hell bent. I am hell bent. Like, I feel like I'm failing, but I ain't done. It just means I need to change some things, and I am working my ass off to get those things changed. So if you'll just like bear with me, that bounce up is going to happen. It's going to happen. We started it and it kind of started going down again, or it evened out maybe it just evened out. But yeah, I'm ready to get my creativity back. I'm ready to get my photography back. I'm ready to get my friendships back. I'm ready to get my time back. I am ready to get me back again. And so let it begin. We're going to do it. So, mwah! Love you guys. Still haven't done the intro outro thing. I'll get there. I'm hell bent. Did I mention? See you guys later. Boop, boop.